always flexing.
Isaac, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakitsa da, wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon, at pag inamaw, storya ra ang galabaw. Isaac, mura kag sikitsa da, wa kayangay. Ay pala ay pag pinagrabe, ay pag pinamay, sa tinud-anay, klaro kay kabay, mananap kami natay. Dato daw siya do, pero kaon dilata. Check-in sa McDo, niya gabaw no ginata. Importante wa kay silbi, plastic kang dako, imo naong kay dili malata. Hoy giatay, ikaw na lagi, ikaw na ang pinakamaayo, ang pinaka-cool, pinakadato, pinakagrabe, bogo ka, pinamay, feeling sweet to bogo di ay. Ulis inyo eh, naamor bagtak lamok. Isaac, mula sa kaswito da, bogo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakitsa da, wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon, at pag inamaw, storya ra ang galabaw. Isaac, mura kag sikitsa da, wa kayangay.
You're oozing confidence, MP. That's what our research tells us anyway. Fans love it.
Look out there, MP. What's up, MP?
Have a great game, boss.
Come on, MP, you got this.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. We'll watch the Memphis Grizzlies in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat, joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with MP. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And for Memphis, Bane is the 2 with Williams playing the 3. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in at the 1. Well, Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Back to Jackson. Rebounded by Jovic. And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. And here's MP. Jovic. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Morant with it. Jackson outside. And it's off from three-point range. And the Heat with possession. Rozier outside. Pass to Adebayo. Got it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Morant pass to Jackson. Now here's Bane from outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Pass to Rozier. Here's MP. Adebayo with it. Defended by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo a screen on Morant. Three-pointer Rozier. And it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Morant. The three is up. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Adebayo against Jackson. From deep, Morant. That shot is off.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Showing off those hops, Jimmy Butler goes up high to get it done.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Morant, the pass to Williams. Jackson with a screen on Butler. Here's Williams. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Butler. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Jovic. Outside Butler. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Butler's got 6.
Amazing player, an amazing play by Jimmy Butler.
Morant against Rozier. The 3-ball. And Ja Morant good for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Butler. Back to Rozier from behind the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And Jimmy Butler all about team play. Great find right there.
And here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over Adebayo. Jackson can't get it to go. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. 3-point lead. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Butler can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. And here's Morant outside. Rebound by the Heat. Jovic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Butler. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Rozier. Pass to Adebayo. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Aldama.
Substitution for your Grizzlies, Brandon Clark Jackson.
MP outside. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Just slicing the D to pieces in the pick and roll. MP textbook play.
Memphis has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. With the slam!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Rozier. Adebayo sets a screen. On the wing, Rozier, pounded by Morant. 4 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Clark. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. And talking about Bam Adebayo, he's a guy that loves mixing it up on defense, Smitty.
Yes, BA, and that is what turned himself into a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Bam's high activity is really contagious on this end.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. That one rolls around and rims out. Clark against Rozier. Pass to MP. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And they're on the run. Here's Morant. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. MP, the pass to Jovic. Rozier outside. Butler finds Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. And here's Butler outside. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Williams passes to Jackson. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to MP. Driving inside. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. Memphis trailing here. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Rozier. Ja Morant grabs a miss. And the Grizzlies shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Takes one from 10 feet. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got 5.
Stepping in, Bane is automatic from that area.
Miami calls timeout. And the Grizzlies. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Rose against Hero. Rose outside to the middle. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Setting the floor for Miami. MP is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at power forward. They set the screen. MP, the pass to Jovic. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
So many ways Jimmy Butler can score, and they all are showing up tonight.
Jackson with a screen on Hero. Here's Rose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Memphis. They're hanging in there at that same fit spot and hoping to climb higher.
Checking out Miami, they've done a fantastic job of developing team chemistry. Higher on this list than lots of people expected. One of my favorite stories so far.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Stevens is checked in. MP looking around. Pass to Jovic. Hero outside. Inside. Here's MP. MP hammers it down.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focused on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Oh, he would know, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Rose. He has 6. Here's Kennard. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Butler passes to Love. And here's Butler, defended by Jackson. On the wing, MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
The Heat have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Pass to Love. Here's Jovic. To the paint. Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
The poise that MP has shown in his entire playing career. It allows him to finish plays like that.
Now Rose. Jackson outside. Jackson drawing the double team. Out to Rose. Fires from deep. Love grabs the miss. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Butler against Jackson. To the middle. Here's MP. Blocked! Now here's Kennard. The D's right on him. From deep, Rose. They've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's MP. Down low. MP drops it in.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Hero against Rose. Jackson with a screen on Hero. Tries the spin move. Rose can't connect. The Heat have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. To the inside. MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, look at the elevation there from MP. Showing he can get up when he needs to.
Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. Jackson outside. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Jovic. Now Love. Defended by Jackson. Love passes to MP. Rose against Hero. Here's MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling from them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Stevens. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Rose. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
And MP throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. His last outing, he had 18 points. Jackson with a screen on Rozier. Morant finds Jackson. Here's Williams. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And it's Miami's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Back to MP. Screen by MP. 5 to shoot. Rozier from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Morant. Miami grabs the miss.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Adebayo sets a screen with the drive. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Morant against Rozier. Outside Bane. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Bane's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Shooters shoot. Once Desmond has the ball, he's into his motion.
Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Rozier against Morant. Jackson outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Jovic has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Adebayo. Rozier from outside. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Morant with it. He has 7. Aldama outside. There's the 3. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look at Memphis. Well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Grizzlies.
Their work that went into roster
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Well, you talk about a team on the rise. The Grizzlies are young and dangerous, Smitty.
BA, they hang their hats on the defensive end. With their length and activity, they make it hard for people to handle them.
Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Moran against Rozier. To the inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
And so Moran will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14. Oh, a bomb from John.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
To the paint. And MP throws it down.
Incredible performance by MP. He has been on a tear.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Aldama. Good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
Jackson with a screen on Rozier. Morant on his way. It's Jackson, high post. Shot clock at 6. Jackson. When you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
BA, his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
And so he hits both. One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, BA. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff, finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Morant with a screen on MP. Bane, the pass to Aldama. The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. BA, I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Morant looking around. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Pass to Adebayo. MP with it. Guarded by Bane. A nice shot by MP.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's Jackson, high post. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Butler up top. Williams defending. Butler passes to Jovic. MP against Bane. Rozier outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist of the night.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Rozier against Moran. Outside, Williams. Back to Moran. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Butler passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
They get it back. Williams banked it in off the glass. Williams has got 6 points.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Down low. MP no good. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And here's Aldama. He's got 5. The 11-footer. And it's Memphis with another. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. 2-point game. MP left side. MP capitalizing in close.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Jackson, and it's Jackson in for Aldama. Pass to Bane. The 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Clark with a screen on Rozier. Morant with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Denied by Adebayo.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Here's MP. Pass to Jaquez. Adebayo, a screen on Williams. Clock at 6. The 3. Jovic shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Outside Bane. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Jackson. The deep 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jaquez. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bane. Takes a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. MP throws it down off the drive.
Boy, oh boy. Get up, MP. Putting an exclamation point on that drive.
Let's keep it up.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Stevens comes in for Williams, and it's Kennard in for Desmond Bane. And Miami with a change here too. Heroes checked in. Morant against Rozier. Morant, no good. Oh, stolen by Morant. Can't hit that one. Oh, nice D from Rozier. The Heat with the lead to the inside. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Jackson on the wing to snap the cold streak. Rebound by the Heat.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Jackson, he's checked in for Stevens. And Miami with a change here, too. Butler's checked in for Hero.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Morant. Oh, nice D from Rozier. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. Kennard passes to Clark. Kennard outside to the middle. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got 8.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
Inside, here's MP. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Heat.
Substitution on the court.
And let's take a look at Miami. We've got Butler. Terry Rozier is out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Back to Rozier. Butler, a screen on Rose. Rozier finds Butler. Butler! He's too much close to the rim.
Having missed 4 or 5 shots this quarter.
Rozier against Rose. Oh, nice D from Rozier.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Rose, the pass to Bane. Down low. Here's Jackson. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. MP against Jackson. Pass to Adebayo to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Clark with a screen on Rozier. Rose, the pass to Clark. Rebounded by Jovic. And it's Butler with the ball for Miami. Adebayo with it. MP outside. Adebayo sets a screen. MP, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Memphis has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Back to Rose. To the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the inside. MP. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. Rose against Rozier. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Rose. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Rozier. Morant against Hero. They grab their own miss. Morant fights through contact inside.
Finishing the play, Ja Morant sneaking in for not only the board, but a bucket.
To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Moran against Hero. Outside Bane for three. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Jackson. Williams with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Ooh, poked away. And he banks in the layup.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Jackson with a screen on MP. Bane. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Hero. MP outside. Adebayo, a screen on Bane. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And they're on the break. He's all alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Desmond Bane is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Here's MP. And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 42 in the game.
No problem from MP. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to rock.
Moran against Hero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
Pass to Adebayo. Now MP. And MP throws it down.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Moran against Hero. Now here's Moran. He's covered closely. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
At the stripe, Ja Morant isn't flawless, but he does seem to thrive under pressure.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Hero outside to take the lead. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Hero against Moran. Jackson with a screen on Hero. Here's Moran. And another miss by Memphis.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
MP against Bane. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Morant. 54 seconds left in the 4th. Can't hit from in close. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Inside. Here's MP. Outside for Butler. Second shot opportunity. And it's good.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Timeout call. Memphis. They trail by 3. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Timeout call, Memphis. They're down by 5. 20 seconds left in the game. Twenty seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The three from Bane. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the stripe, Tyler Hero is a consistent shooter. The defense might have fouled the wrong guy. Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Yeah, a giant spot here at the line. Bam with the chance to be a hero.
Now here's Morant. Here's Aldama. Can't get it to fall. So the Heat win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off.
Great win. Keep pushing.
Let's go, MP. I have a feeling you're going to earn a lot of fans
good,
tonight.
MP?
Drip for free, you know you got power. Try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Rozier. He's out there with MP. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. And it's Jovic in at power forward. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Bay. And it's Capella in at center. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Pass to Adebayo. MP outside. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Over Rozier. Capella kicks to Bay. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. And Rozier pulls it down. Here's Miami now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Murray finds Young. Bay with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Atlanta again missing.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Butler on the way. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. The pass to MP. Rebound Atlanta. Murray outside. Lets it go from 14. MP grabs the miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Jovic passes to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here's MP. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Adebayo against Young. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
MP right now has got that look. Tenacious out there, getting fouled. And he still found the bucket.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Murray. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Gotta like this. Murray willing to battle on the inside of that defense.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rozier kicks to Adebayo. He feeds it to MP. The kick outside to Butler. Rozier for 3. Rebound by Murray. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Magic in Orlando. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Jovic. He has yet to score. That's a 2 from Butler. That's good on the jump shot.
Butler assertive on offense and taking some pride here, setting the tone for the team tonight.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young looking it over. Johnson with a screen on Rozier. Young for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
There's a good screen, and Butler puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Johnson.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and That's unfortunate.
Here's Rozier following the score by DeJounte Murray. Bay against Butler. Back to Rozier. And it's off from three-point range. And it's gone 0-2 from deep here. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Young. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. Johnson for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice little assist by MP. Spots a guy who's ready to shoot it, and he doesn't waste the opportunity.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Murray. There's the three. Rebound by Butler.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Passes it to Jovic. Back to Butler. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is Young. Hasn't made one yet.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Young after Terry Rozier's basket. Young right side. Murray outside. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. 5 on the clock. Hands it from short range. Murray's got 6 points.
And Murray doing a great job right now in rhythm off that screen and roll and exploiting the D.
Well, they're passing to Jovic. Here's Rozier. His last outing, he had 8 points. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. And the basket by MP.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. From 13 feet, it goes down. 8 points for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Here's Jovic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Hometown hero and dedicated Hawks fan, Lil Yachty in attendance.
And the fans in Atlanta love him just as much as he loves his Hawks. When he performs here at halftime, it can be a bigger event than the game itself.
They've got Hunter. Also, Okongwu is out there. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Pumpkin in at the 2 guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Hunter grabs the miss.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And Young comes over to help. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now, here's Hunter. Still yet to score.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Jovic. Love in the post. Okongwu on him.
Okay. Better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And here's Young from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
To the paint. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Here's Jovic. The feed to MP. Here's Buffkin. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. That's tipped and stolen by Love. Good ball movement here by the Heat. In the corner, it's MP. And there's the pass to Jovic. 6 on the shot clock. Love with the screen on Young. Hero from long range. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Good recognition there from Trae. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 2. Passes it to Jovic. Back to Butler. MP left side. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check. I mean, you guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy who's just always in hustle mode every play, trying to do more for his team.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Love. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Now Hero. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Chalk up 2 there. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Murray against MP. Over MP. Murray, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. MP moves in. No stopping MP.
I like the attacking mindset from MP. He gets deep inside there, and then he gets to work.
Pass to Capella. Wide open look here for Murray. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Adebayo with the elbow. Adebayo with a screen for MP. Back to Adebayo. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Murray for 3. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
That's an area DeJounte Murray continues to work on. When he's hitting threes, man, he's dangerous.
Rozier with the ball. Adebayo with a screen on Young. And the basket by Rozier.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Capella with a screen on Rozier. Young for 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game, and Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, If you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
MP kicks to Hero. There's the pick. MP with it and guarded by Capella. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Bay in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. Young pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Again, Young missing. The Heat with the lead. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Atlanta's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Hawks. And Miami with a change here too. Butler, he's checked in for Hero. Murray looking around. Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Here's Bogdanovich. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Capella kicks to Murray. Over Rozier. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Murray.
Defensively, you're trying to prevent DeJounte from getting to the rim, but he can counter. That mid-range becomes deadly.
Back to Rozier. 27 seconds left here in the second. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Murray against Rozier. Murray outside. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And he's good on the second.
Now, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league. And this, of course, is one of the few lists you hope to never make as a player.
Yeah, it's the only list Shaq wasn't trying to do.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
The way they've attacked the lane, oh my.
And that's all for us. Now it's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Heat, They've got Jimmy Butler. Terry Rozier is out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And every time, Brent, they're written off. The Miami Heat have a way of proving doubters wrong.
You know, Kevin, it felt last year you kept waiting for when it was that the Miami Heat was going to kick in. It started in the playoffs. I mean, that's how long it took. But, man, barely escaped elimination in the play-in tournament. And for them to make it all the way to the NBA Finals just speaks a lot about that never-say-die mentality and their resiliency as a group.
And that one's good. MP.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Murray outside. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Kicks to Johnson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Feeds it to MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the point.
You know, maybe if I had the clipboard and was coaching this team, I'd look to MP on every trip. He's just that good.
The Hawks trail by 5. For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Murray against MP. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for the Hawks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Tough part about defending Murray is he can beat you in so many ways. You'll want him to shoot threes, but right now, he's showing it all.
They grab their own miss. Here's Jovic, and he's good on the 3-ball. Jovic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Murray. Johnson kicks to Bay. Young passes to Bay. Now Murray launches a 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
The Hawks trail by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Young. And here is Murray. 3-pointer. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rozier up top, defended by Young. Rozier, the pass to MP. Atlanta with the rebound. Murray with it. Now defended by MP. Back to Murray for the tie. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he just nailed his 2nd 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Good. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The high post shot. And the dunk by Capella.
And that work was...
The Heat have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Rozier. The kick outside to Butler. MP with a screen on Bay. Over to the left wing. Jovic, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Murray down low. MP's there. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the pass to Rozier. MP against Murray. Adebayo with a screen for MP. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. MP against Murray. Inside, here's Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Capella's got 5 now.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
MP deciding where to go with it. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Bay. He's covered closely. Capella dishes to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Butler with the steal. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Bay. Back to Murray. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Bren, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
Well, you never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
The Heat shooting here about 46% for the game. Adebayo with the screen on Young. Rozier against Young. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And it's Terry Rozier with a 3. 10 points for him.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray kicks to Capella. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat leading by 3. There's the dish to MP. Adebayo with a screen for MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so, MP will bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. On the wing, MP. No good on the 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Another shot. Hunter, no good. The Heat leading by 4. MP right side. Adebayo, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Butler. The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. DeAndre Hunter out there with Okongwu. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. The kick out to Young. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks. Outside, Hero. On the wing, MP. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Heat have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Right through contact, MP.
You see it time and time again, MP with the determination to just complete the play.
Young pass to Hunter. Young sets a screen for Hunter. Knocks it loose. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Puts it up for Adebayo, and stolen by Okongwu. Young dishes to Hunter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The Hawks again can't hit. To the inside. Here's MP. Pass to Jaquez. Outside Butler. MP with a screen on Bay. Butler passes to MP. Misses the layup. The Hawks trail by 13. Bay kicks to Young. Bay against Hero. Bay passes to Hunter. From 8, count that bucket.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
The Heat leading by 11. Now here's Butler. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Lets it go from 14.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
MP kicks to Butler. Back to MP. That one goes in. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Hunter. And Murray subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, Coach really laid into them. He said, we're too loose with it. Tighten it up. These turnovers are going to cost us if we keep giving the ball away. We're better than this. Guys?
Thank you, David. The pass to Murray. Capella with it. Back to Murray. Over MP. Trains it from 9 feet away. Murray's got 33 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Bucket is good. And the Heat lead by 15.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Johnson with a screen on MP. And again, DeJounte Murray. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Kepic goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket for Murray.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler to the middle. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, sir. MP flushing that one down.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Martin. He's looking for MP and finds him.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
The Hawks trail by 11. And here's Young. Murray outside. Oh, good on the triple. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Murray against MP. Cutting the screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
It's a determined drive from MP. Gets inside and forces that foul. That trip to the line is earned.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Outside Butler. Back to MP. No good. Shot missing. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks trail by 13. Capella sends a screen for Young. 9 feet out. And that one, good. Young's got 20 points.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Butler feeling out of it. Outside for Martin. On the wing, MP. Here comes MP. And it's Martin that time on the assist by MP. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this
win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Love.
Right here.
He kicks it to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the inside. MP's shot is good. MP's got 34.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry.
Let's go, MP. That's how you do it.
Hey, MP, how much are we gonna win by tonight?
Looking good, MP?
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Star-Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free.
Kalaban natin si Wembanyama pala. Matay na tayo nito.
Get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. Throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours. Look at you. Your feet's down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it.
Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Terry Rozier is out there with MP, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. All right, Richard, what's your take on the back-to-backs in the NBA? Are you for it or against it?
Look, I think you should limit some of them, but back-to-backs are a part of what this game is. It's the battle of your mind over your body. It's been going on since the start of the league. Why are we going to try and make it easier now?
Jones against Rozier. Out to the wing. Left side, Wembanyama. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Here's MP. Martin outside. Jones against Rozier. Pass to MP. That shot off the mark. Good D by Wembanyama. Johnson finds Jones. Here's Vassell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Kalaban natin yung engine, kung nahihirap tumalakbak.
It frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
To the middle. Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Devin Vassell.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his balance.
And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. It's a 5-point game, and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Now here's MP. Last game he had 34 points. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And here they go. And he dunks it down.
Grabing engine yun ah. Abot eh.
Way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Johnson against Butler. Over Johnson, and he buries his first look.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to his spot and rises up.
To the wing, right side. Right side, Wembanyama puts up a 3. The rebound by MP.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. Rebound San Antonio.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jones against Rozier. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Adebayo. Martin outside. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. And the shot goes down.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo, covered by Wembanyama. And he lays it up and in.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Vassell against MP. Vassell outside. Fires the three. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Martin from downtown. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Martin's got 6 points.
Nice feed by MP, a popular guy in this locker room.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Butler against Johnson. Back to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miami's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Rozier finds Butler to the inside. MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You have to like the composure that MP had to get that finish inside.
Jones against Rozier. Pass to Johnson. Now Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for him. The Heat have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Here's Sohan, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Jones from outside. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Miami. They're on a 15-6 run. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
This is what I like about MP. He didn't settle. Instead, went in for the strong finish.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Jones. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama against Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. 7.
Brilliant. Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Now here's Wembanyama. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. With a step back. And Miami again with the bucket.
Check out Rozier striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Sohan. Now Johnson. Butler covering. Wembanyama down low. Working on out of. Both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Jimmy Butler. MP is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the power forward position. Pass to Wembanyama. Is no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Jones. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. Down low. Here's Butler. And too long on the shot. Quarter. Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And RJ, I'll tell you, Zach Collins, he is an instigator on the court.
Yeah, B.A., the type of player you love to have on your team and hate on other teams. He does all of that hard-nosed stuff. Every quality team always has a player like him on their side where he just knows how to be a thorn in the side.
Stolen by Collins. With the teardrop. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Branham. 11 points for him last game against Minnesota. Outside Wembanyama. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around.
Pass to Branham. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the inside. MP no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And here's Wembanyama. Launches it. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
I just love the ball movement.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And Miami also making a switch. Martin's checked in. Down low. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Sohan. And that misses. That would have put him up. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Rozier finds MP. Butler with the ball. Covered by Johnson. Tries the hook. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Jones. Pass to Sohan. Here's Branham. Wembanyama up top. Wide open. Offensive board. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Jones. Pounded by Rozier. Branham. Yep, that one goes. Branham's gotten 4 this quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
To the paint. Here's MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And with scoring on the rise, RJ, are today's defenders given enough leeway to do the job?
Oh, absolutely not. Nowadays, a lot of minor contact is whistled for a defensive foul. Everything is let's go to the monitor. Everything now is a flagrant 1. So look, defenses are operating at a very serious disadvantage.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Work in the interior. MP. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Bam Adebayo is a defensive force. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "He makes us different. Our team is built around his toughness and his versatility. You can count on one hand in this association how many guys can literally guard 1 through 5. And he's at the very top of that list. That's unique unto itself, Brian."
Yeah, very special, Allie. Thanks for that.
Some gritty play from MP. Other guys might have backed off because of the contact.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And the Heat making a change here. Hero's checked in. The Heat with the lead. MP outside. Adebayo, a screen on Vassell. Pass to Martin. And here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. Hero, the pass to MP. Nice D from Vassell.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Martin. Hero against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Vassell left side. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Martin pass to Adebayo. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's the three, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
That's a key shot by Vassell. He is very good at those corner threes, and that'll stretch the defense out.
Rozier against Jones. Pass to Martin. To the middle. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. Hero against Jones. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Wembanyama lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 15.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Here's Adebayo. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Here's Vassell. Three-pointer, no good. Miami trailing. Rozier outside. Back to Hero. The three is up. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Over Adebayo. And Wembanyama gets it to go. And it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to MP. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Adebayo. MP finds Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Vassell against MP. No dice from 9 feet. Miami has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. MP a screen on Jones. To the paint. Here's MP. MP hammers it down.
You can see the competitive nature for MP right now. He's locked in and looking to add his scoring totals on every trip down.
Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game in San Antonio. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the rookie...
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's, what, about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center. Just got to get...
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
Give me Coach Gray Harris with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neill, thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Jones in at the 1. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Down low. Oh, deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Second is Jimmy Butler.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
From deep, Wembanyama. And it's Martin with the rebound. Well, the Heat's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Rozier outside. Screen by MP. Shoots over Vassell. Rozier can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. MP against Jones. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Rozier against Jones. Adebayo passes to Rozier. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Rozier's got his second basket on the night.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make this shot when it opens up.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
That one goes in. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Well, Richard, one thing you can count on with Devin Vassell, he'll give you a ton of energy.
You gotta admire that about him, the definition of a hard worker. He's been making tons of strides in his offensive output lately.
Good on the bucket. Adebayo's got 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Sohan. Outside Johnson. 4 on the clock. For the lead. He buries it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Rozier finds MP. Pass to Butler. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Rozier against Jones. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, pass to Sohan. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Sohan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Martin outside. It's Adebayo, high post. Fires for 3. Martin with the bucket. 14 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Wembanyama, screen on Rozier. Jones, pass to Vassell. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP finds Adebayo. Rozier against Vassell. Adebayo, a screen on Vassell. 3-pointer Rozier. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Jones in the post, pounded by Rozier. Rozier against Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Rozier with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Rozier, the pass to Butler. Inside. Pass to Martin from the arc. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And MP throws it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Sohan. To stop the run. Back to Jones. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Butler surveying the floor. Adebayo passes to MP. Outside for Rozier. Butler against Johnson. Butler's shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Miami lead.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins checked in. Now Jones. Pass to Vassell. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. And the 3 off target.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
Martin. MP up top. Right wing. Martin outside. Rozier outside. From deep. Collins with the rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Jones finds Johnson. Drains it from 9 feet away. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Seems like Johnson is always ready to strike. When he sees a look he likes, he attacks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. Step back and fire. The shot by Johnson, no good. Miami. Pass to MP. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now a 10-point Miami lead. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Vassell against MP. Outside Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3-pointer goes. Johnson's got 8.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul. Osman, he's checked in for Sohan. And Miami with a change here too. Hero, he's checked in for Martin. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Vassell against MP. Rozier outside. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Johnson. Collins a screen. Off target from 3-point range. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Hero finds MP. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Give him 8 points now.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Collins passes to Johnson. Jones with the ball. Collins with a screen on Rozier. Jones with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. He gets it in there. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And so it's Miami closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
And Coach Spoelstra instructing his guys to look for the best option.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush any bad shots, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with MP. Jimmy Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the 4-man position. Here's Butler. Oh, look at Butler going to work.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
Graham, the pass to Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the inside. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 15.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Branham, covered by MP. Outside Graham. Collins with a screen on Rozier. Graham for 3. San Antonio again missing. Miami has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Butler. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Collins outside. Outside Graham. Osman on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Wembanyama, the open look. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution on court.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Rozier outside. Down low. Here's MP. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Spurs. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Jones, the pass to Sohan. Over Butler. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Rozier finds MP. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Devin Vassell.
That's a shrewd move by MP, getting inside and drawing the whistle on the shot.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
And he's good on the second.
With MP, not only do you get a great guy, you get a player with tremendous work ethic. This guy, he is a coach's dream.
Outside Jones. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Wembanyama's got 21 points in the game. Rozier, the pass to Butler. Martin outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Here's Sohan. Off with the layup. The Heat have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. And here's Butler outside. Gets the three to fall. Butler's got 9 points now in the second half.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Outside Wembanyama. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Martin, left side. Butler against Johnson. Butler passes to MP. Here's Adebayo. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Butler.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Adebayo. MP outside. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Martin. Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Hero, he's checked in for Rozier. Pass to Sohan. And the layup is good off the glass. Sohan's got 4 points this quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
And here's Jones. Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
For Miami, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Now Butler. MP outside. Now here's Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. With the floater. And it's Martin with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to MP. Martin with a screen on Vassell. Back to Martin. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Johnson passes to Jones. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Martin misses. And for San Antonio, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Jacks up a three. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got 5 assists tonight.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And MP throws it down.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team of shoot at this point in time, triple team to do.
For the Spurs, this one not looking good. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to MP. Martin outside. Back to Butler. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
1:31 left in the fourth. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Hero. The shot by Sohan, no good. Miami has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the inside. Here's MP. Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. MP against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Hero for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Oh, that's good. And the Heat lead by 18.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Will it go? Osman, no good. MP with it. There's a screen by Love. Down low. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
He probably wish he was doing a little bit better with all the hype he had coming in. But he's doing great. It's still early.
Great win. Keep pushing.
luck out there, MP.
Have a great game, MP. And when you do, why don't you stop by for some media availability?
There he is, the young GOAT himself. You up for a challenge, MP?
Leave him alone by himself? My house burned down.
There he is.
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
Coming right up, the Hornets taking on the Heat. For the Charlotte Hornets, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Heat, Hornets is next.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day.
Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. And tonight, a little more riding on the line. In the second game of the in-season tournament, this is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the forward spots will be Butler and Martin. Terry Rozier is out there with MP. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for the Hornets, we've got Williams. Miller is out there with Bridges. Then it's Ball. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And this will be game 2 of the in-season tournament group play stage for both these teams. And Greg obviously counting towards their regular season records.
And that's right, a twofer, if you will. So a little extra riding on the outcome of tonight's game, without question.
MP just throwing that thing down, getting aggressive and attacking the rack.
Williams, a screen on Rozier. Martin against Bridges. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Over Rozier. Ball, no good. And it's Miami's ball. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
11 feet away, Curry with the bucket.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunity. Outside, Martin.
little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Good D by Williams.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Curry can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Total commitment there from MP on that play, not allowing that interior defense to distract him at all.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on that one. And the second free throw, good.
You know, one of the things I think that makes MP so fun to watch is how much fun he's having out there. You can tell the thrill of the game never gets old for this guy.
Bridges kicks the ball. Floats it up for Williams. And Adebayo sends it back. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Rozier looking around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, LaMelo Ball.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
And so, MV will bring it up for Miami. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Miller outside. Williams sets a screen for Miller. Kicks it to Williams. Back to Miller. He feeds it to Williams. Over Adebayo. Williams gets the bucket. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Rozier. MP's got 7.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
There's Ball with the 3. MP grabs the miss. Miami leading by 3. Rozier the pass to MP. Ball against Rozier. Here's Adebayo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the slam by Williams.
The precision passer Curry also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Rozier kicks the bucket. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Hornets trail by 3. Ball feeling it out a bit. At the top of the key, Bridges. Pocket 6. The kick out to Ball. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Inside. And MP throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Outside for Curry. Pass the ball. Williams, a screen on Rozier. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Here's Butler. Still without a basket. To the middle. Here's MP. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Ball against Rozier from 12 feet out. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide open shooter just about every time.
Outside, Martin bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball, the bounce pass. And Williams throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
To the inside. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 15.
Well, there's no denying MP has put in countless hours in the gym. And this type of performance serves as a testament to his work ethic.
Miller, the pass to Ball. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
Hornets trail by 5. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. And really...
On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Curry. Williams kicks to Curry. Ball against Butler. 4 on the clock. Fires it up. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Nick Richards out there with Williams. Then it's Bridges. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
MP outside. Love with the screen for MP. He kicks it to Love. Banked in off the glass. Love's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
Deep 2 from Ball. That one rolling around and rims out.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now the pass to MP. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Rozier for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges outside. And stolen by MP. Here's Love. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got assist number 8 now on the night. To the paint, here's Curry. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Curry's got 6.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
MP and the dunk by MP.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Looking to get back on track here. Nobody near Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance.
Here's MP. And Curry pulls it down. Hornets trail by 5. Passes to Richards. Ball up top. He's guarded by Love.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
To the inside. Close in. No stopping MP.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
They set the screen. They double him with Butler. Ball from long range. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Nick Richards. And Miller's subbed in for Grant Williams. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. Melo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Here's Miller. Here's Bridges. 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. The shot by Curry, no good. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Pass to MP. Adebayo with a screen on Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
Bridges kicks to Ball. Pass to Williams. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Bridges misses.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Ball. There's the feed to Bridges. Miller up on top. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Hero. Hits the target from 18 feet. Miller's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Inside. Outside for Martin. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Bridges outside. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Rozier against Ball. Williams, a screen on Rozier. Ball, the pass to Williams. Out to Bridges. There's Ball with the 3. Good on the triple. Ball's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hornets.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Rozier against Ball. There's Hero with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry dishes the ball, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Embiid third.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Ball, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Rozier against Ball. Williams, a screen on Rozier. Off the run.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
And so that's the end of the first half. Heat lead by 13. And we'll be back with you right after this.
The Heat, 64. Put your hands together and get locked for Red Panda.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Miami Heat.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior, so they just continue to grind away. You see the high-quality shots that they're getting? That's a very disciplined approach.
And the defensive response to that might be to collapse the lane, but then you could leave perimeter shooters open. So which would you prefer? Now taking a closer look at the first half, how about the performance from these two guys?
Two really talented guys, I'm telling you. They're both so smart. They anticipate really well. That's how they make it look so easy.
And it's a test of their endurance heading into the second half. Can they both keep up this pace? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Miami, Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. MP out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Butler in at the 3. Rozier for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry passes to Williams. Dishes it the ball. Charlotte moving it around. Bridges against Martin. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Rozier. There's the pass to Adebayo. Count that one. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Bridges inside. Working on Martin. Top of the key ball. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by MP.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Butler. MP sets the screen for Butler. Kicks it out to MP. Butler feeling out of it. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Ball against Rozier. Pulls up on the wing. He's off on that one.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Ball up top. In the corner, it's Bridges. Over Martin. And again, the Hornets missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Williams. Curry outside. Rebound by Butler.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
He dishes it to MP. Butler against Curry. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 14.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Curry off the mark, and the drought continues.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Shot from the wing, and there's another one for the Heat.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the Hornets call time here. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Ball with it, picked up by Rozier. Rozier against Ball. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. Bridges with the board. The Hornets have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the 3rd quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Curry on the wing. Covered by Martin. Williams kicks the ball. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. He's got 14.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Butler against Miller. Outside Butler. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Miller finds Curry. Goes up to the stripe. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's MP. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Sweet little floater. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Williams, a screen on Martin. Bridges dishes to Williams. Outside Curry. Ball against Rozier. Lets it go with the 3. Ball no good. The Heat leading by 23. Floats it up for Adebayo. Stolen by Ball. Curry on the wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility to the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Micic, he's checked in for Ball. To the inside. And MP with the basket on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 3 assists now in this one. Charlotte's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Here's Micic. Rozier defending. Shots good by Miller.
And the concentration there from Miller, not fazed at all by the contact.
Miller against Hero. Passes it to Adebayo. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. A difficult situation for Charlotte. Here's Micic. Bridges outside. Here's Miller. A shot, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And finished off by Martin.
There's that floor awareness on display. MP feeling the overcommitment and then whipping that pass to the open teammate.
Well, the Hornets shooting 43% for the game.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
There's Micic. Rozier defending. And Adebayo sends it back. Hero against Miller. Rozier with a screen on Williams. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Curry passes to Micic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done at Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Bridges. Bertanis, he's checked in for Miller. And Ball subbed in for Seth Curry. Pass to Hawkins. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Richards. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hawkins the pass to Hero. To the middle. Here's MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, that's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Right side, Ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Bridges comes in for Grant Williams. Miller's checked in for Bertanis. And Curry subbed in for Micic. MP's checked in for the Heat. The pass to Hawkins. Here's Hero. He's covered by Ball. Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Miller is out there with Bridges. Then it's Williams. Then it's Ball. And it's Curry in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. To stop the run. Miami grabs the miss. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hawkins the pass to MP, and he converts the layup. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Williams kicks the ball. On the wing, Miller. Guarded by Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the Hornets miss again. And so, MP will bring it up for Miami. Hero from long range. And Curry pulls it down. The Hornets shooting 40% from the field. Ball dishes to Miller. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in.
Heat substitution, number 5, Nikola Jovic.
And so here's Charlotte. Miller outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 14 points from Brandon Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
Here's Jovic. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Curry passes the ball. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. 6 to shoot. Williams in the post. And good that time.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Jaquez. Drops in the tray.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Curry, and the shot goes in.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Hero passes to Jovic. It's stolen by Curry. Miller with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Deep 2 from Ball with the tip, and Williams is right there. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Up top, Hero. He's covered by Ball. Inside, here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Inside, MP does a good job of just asserting himself, doing what needs to be done to get that finish.
Bridges passes to Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Ball. Robinson against Miller. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hero kicks to Robinson. MP with a screen on Miller. In the corner, it's MP. Back to Robinson. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Hero. Ball dishes to Bridges. Williams passes to Miller. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His 3-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting it well here in the 4th quarter, 50%. Hero against Ball. At the top of the key, Bridges. Outside for Curry. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, 2 out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And Miami making a change here. Highsmith has checked in. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Hornets.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Pass to Highsmith. The dish to MP. Pass to Highsmith. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now Curry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And they are prevailing when it matters. Greg picking up their second in-season tournament victory.
And then looking confident, right? In good shape to advance if they can keep this up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying,
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.